They have tiny pores that allow water and solutes to pass through by osmosis and diffusion, as explained, into and out of the blood vessel. These walls don't allow proteins to pass through because they're too large to fit through the pores. Blood pressure causes water to move out of the capillaries. Osmotic pressure causes water to move back into the capillaries. At different sites of the capillary, the net force will influence the fluid movement in and out of the capillary. At the arterial end, which is over here, blood is at high pressure because it's just come out of the heart, which is the pump of the body. At this site, blood pressure is higher than osmotic pressure, therefore fluid is forced out of the blood, leaving solutes behind, and this creates a large volume of solutes in the blood as water leaves. At the venual end, which is here, the blood pressure is lower as blood is being diverted by many arterioles to many capillaries throughout the body. At this site, the osmotic pressure is relatively high and the solute concentration is still high as fluid is being pushed out of tissues at the arterial end.
So because that fluid has been pushed out, it leaves a high concentration of solutes, such as salts, plasma, proteins and blood cells. And that high osmotic pressure causes the fluid to move back into the capillaries and dilute the blood again. 90% of the fluid that's entered the arterial end re-enters the blood system via osmotic pressure, and then the 10% that's left over enters the lymphatic vessel at the top there, which merges with the circulatory system, so fluid is returned to the general circulation system. Solutes then diffuse based on their concentration gradient. So water, oxygen, glucose diffuse out of the capillaries, and waste, CO2, water diffuse into the capillaries, and in the little capillary bits there, red blood cells and plasma proteins are made.
Okay. And I would like to explain a few terms at the end. Is any of these markers working? Because I was trying to use them, they don't work.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and
I've got one.
Have you tried it on that? Oh, you can.